This is the X-Steam-inator. It generates high-temperature steam for non-selective weed control. On this 10-foot prototype, X-Steam-inator inventor Ron Gleim is manually adjusting the water usage and the temperature to see what produces the best results for terminating plant growth. Once units are available commercially, adjustments will be done inside the cab of the tractor on a digital monitor. Electricity from a generator is run through an induction unit to produce the high-temperature steam on demand. A small amount of water, 1 to 2 gallons per acre, is used to produce steam in the range of 150 to 200 degrees C.
So the patented part of this, there's other places or other companies in various places in the world for various applications using steam for weed control. But the patented part of this and what makes this really unique is using the induction electricity to get a whole lot more steam on demand.
And it's quick, like there's no boiler, there's no pressure vessel, it's just instant steam. This is the induction unit here, and these are the cooling lines and also the water lines. So the water goes in here and it goes through about 13 feet, and we can make steam at anywhere in that 13 feet. And the sooner we make it, the hotter it gets, and that's all controlled by a switch. So it's just instant steam. Like we'll go from 20 degrees C to 200 degrees C in a matter of 15, 20 seconds.
What temperature does it take to kill plants? There's some work been done on it.
Yeah, actually there's been a fair amount of work in Australia on that. 103 degrees C will kill all the cellulose in the leaf. So our goal is to probably try and keep it around 150 with a 10, 20, 30 foot boom to start with, and try to travel 5 miles an hour. That's what our goal is. And we think we can get there.
So we've moved around to the boom at the back of the outfit, and I guess this is going to require some engineering because it's got to be able to follow the ground very closely with that steam coming out. It's got to impart that temperature to the plants.
Yeah, and we've had quite a few different prototypes, and we just put the wheels on here just the other day just to kind of stabilize it. Using it here today, I mean, it worked quite well. We also got ceramic insulation on here so you can touch it no matter how hot it gets, so there's some safety things here also. So we're hoping to design these maybe in 10 or 12 foot booms and just add 10 or 12 foot to go to 36, 48 or whatever it is we might have to do. So yeah, the booms need a little bit of work, but we've already talked to companies that are doing that, so I'm pretty confident we'll get booms that'll work quite well.
When you consider the power requirement, what will it take for power requirement to do, say, 10, 20, 30 foot units? Do you have a good sense of that yet?
We're not positive. We think this will do it. Now Radine is looking at doing, like, the green box there is our heat exchanger, so that's where the water goes in and comes out hot. We've only got one exchanger in there now. We're hoping we can get maybe multiple ones in there, and then we'll run multiple booms. Now, we think we've got enough power. Our engineer figures we do.
So 125 kilowatts you think is
well, this
enough?
Is only 75 kilowatts.
75?
Yeah, but it takes about 100 kilowatt unit to run it, because you're running the cooling system takes about 13, I think it's 88 kilowatts to run the whole unit. So again, well, like they said, I mean, if you want to put more power, if you want to boil more water, just add more power. So there is no limit, and that's kind of what they're telling us is if you want to add more power, you can just keep going.
Weed control before seeding is an obvious application, particularly with the advent of herbicide-resistant weeds. With a special boom design, it will be possible to control weeds between the rows of various row crops. And it may be possible to use the X-Steam-inator to desiccate some crops prior to harvest. Immediately after application, this grass is already showing the effects of the high-temperature steam. Watch for more information as the development of the X-Steam-inator continues.